Hello everyone and welcome to this video. It's great to be back on the channel, and right now we're gonna test the demo version of Tiny Glade. It looked like a really nice and cozy game, so I wanted to give it a try and share with you my initial thoughts on it. I only tried it out for a few minutes before recording this video, so I will be discovering new things with you. So let's begin. Welcome! Thanks for trying our demo. Tiny Glade is a relaxing game where you doodle whimsical castles, cozy cottages, and romantic ruins. There is no management, combat, or goals. Just kick back and turn forgotten meadows into lovable dioramas. In Tiny Glade, building elements interact with each other. That's interesting because in other games that are made with modular pieces, basically each piece is independent and you combine them yourself, but here the elements are going to interact. For example, try drawing a path through a wall. Yeah, that is amazing. I saw that in the trailer in the preview and I just couldn't wait to try it out myself and see how it works, and it is just amazing. Let me show you that. See what else you can discover. We hope you have fun. Let's go. And we have the little sheep here. I absolutely love the addition of the sheep to the game. So let's try it out, and just to let you know, we're going to name our beautiful sheep. We have it over here. Just look at this beautiful sheep, and her name is going to be Gina. If we pet her, she will make these little sounds, and I just love how simple their shape is, and still they look so cute. I love this addition. I'm going to create a new glade. This is actually a glade that I created before. I'm just realizing this now, that this is exactly what I created in my previous session when I started experimenting with the game before recording the video. And this is something that I came up with in just a few minutes. I'm gonna show you how you can work with all of these elements and how they interact with each other. So here I'm going to click on this gear icon and we're going to create a new glade to start from scratch. Your game is saved. So we have summer, and in the full version we're going to have autumn. We're going to have flowery. I love the flowery glade. It just looks beautiful. The olden glade, it looks like it has some little unique plants there, so I look forward to that too. And of course, winter, a winter wonderland castle. Who wouldn't want to have a winter wonderland castle? It just looks beautiful. I look forward to those too. So for now we have summer. I'm going to click on summer, and here we have a little sheep. Hi baby, Gina. And over here we're going to name this one Gino. Okay, Gino and Gina. Here we have our two baby sheep. They're just adorable and such a cool addition to the game. Oh, we have three! How cute! Okay, I'm going to have to think of a name for you here. Please share in the comments your suggestions for naming our little sheep over here. I had two ideas, Gino and Gina, but I don't have a third option right now. So I look forward to reading your feedback. I love the effect on the grass. As they move, you can see that the grass is sort of moving. And I just love the little details that the creators added here, and also love the butterflies. They're just adorable. We start with this, this wall over here. This is, just look at the details of the little bricks. We have different tools in the menu to start working with. We have some of them are locked because we're in the demo, but the ones that we have are amazing at this point. Let me show you. If we want to delete the path, for example here, we can just select the delete tool, delete the path. And the style that they chose for this artwork really reminds me of those fairy tale stories like Rapunzel, or yeah, basically Rapunzel. That's basically what I think about when I think about this game, and it's really cozy. It's really amazing. I love this effect of the sheep flying into the air with a umbrella. It's just so cute. You will see that too when you're terraforming. And I am just noticing this over here. You can see that the grass moves when you move your cursor. That is so cool, so awesome. Yep, so I deleted the path, and now I'm going to delete the wall over here. I changed the tool to deleting the wall, and now we have an empty glade. Now our little sheep have more space to roam around. And we can also delete the plants, and this is basically a hammer. We're going to test the tool in a while. We're going to see what this one does. Great, so the first tool that we have over here is creating buildings. We had the The menu, I think, is intentionally simple because we have a few options, but these options are super powerful and you can customize them after you create them. We have towers, we have buildings like this, and we have like fences that we create as we move our cursor. We will also have like some outdoor fences, but these are not available in the demo yet. I hope they will be. I look forward to seeing that in the full version. Great, so let's go here to create a tower. Yay, we created the tower, and you can see that the flowers and like these plants on the wall, I'm not sure what they're called in English yet, but they're so beautiful. They are generated automatically as a decoration. And for the camera controls, before I forget mentioning this, because it is important for this game because it's a 3D world, the left mouse button is how you can actually get into the menus. If you want to move the camera, like pan to the left or to the right, you just hold your mouse wheel and you click with your mouse wheel, and that will pan the camera. You can zoom in, zoom out, and you can also rotate the camera with the right mouse button like this. You can rotate it around to see all the details and how you can actually customize your castle. Awesome. So let's see what we can do here. We have a tower. If we click on the tower, we can see... Oh, well, no. Instead of clicking, we're going to like place our cursor on the tower, and we see different options that we can enable. Here we see that we have an option to make the tower wider. We have a maximum width over here, and we can also narrow it down into a very thin tower, like Rapunzel's tower. Awesome, so here we have the tower, we have a narrow tower, and we can move the roof. We can move it vertically, we can also move it horizontally to change the inclination, like this, to make it more pointy, like this, or to make it more like rounded. If you move the mouse horizontally, you will change that style. If you move it vertically, you will be changing the height of the roof. If you bring it down to the very bottom, you will just be creating this flat surface over here. And it's actually quite nice because you have some bricks over here generated automatically, and you have the stone roof if you want to have like some towers in your castle and not necessarily a roof by itself. Awesome, so those are the initial options that we have, but we also have some more advanced controls. If we right click on the tower, we can see all the controls that we have. Just right click on it once, and there you will see these controls. You can move the tower around to reposition it, and you can see that if we go over the sheep, just look at this. If we go over the sheep will just jump into the air with a little umbrella, and it's so cute. Awesome, so now that we are moving it, we also have the option, yes, to change the width like we did before. We have the option to change the actual height of the tower. And we have the option to change the height of the roof over here. And for changing the type of roof, we will need to go back to the normal mode by clicking on the right button again and then moving the mouse horizontally. If we move it to the left, let me check. Yep, to the left, that means that the roof will be pointier. And if we move it to the right, that means that the roof will be more circular. More circular, like this. Awesome, these are the towers. We also have the option to create some buildings like this. Buildings are more square in shape. You can expand them like this, expand them in any direction. You can also move them with the advanced controls. If you right click on them, you can move them like this. You can also rotate them if you click on these arrows over here. You can rotate the roof. And you can rotate the building itself. That is a difference here. That's a very important difference that I'm just noticing. If you click here on the white arrows on the roof like this, you will be swapping or changing the direction of the roof. But if you click here on these arrows on the corner, you will be rotating the actual building like this. So that's super important because we want to have different orientations in our buildings, right? Usually. You can also readjust the width like this and just move it around and, yep, resize it. And this is where we can see the interaction of the different elements in Tiny Glade, and it's actually, I think, one of the most unique things about this game. How the elements interact with each other. If we have a separate building and a separate tower, we have them individually, and we place them close to each other like this. You can see how this row of bricks is actually adjusted to fit the landscape and what we're creating in the building and the structure. The plants are also readjusted. They are not like one on top of the other. They are actually being updated as we move the pieces and they interact with each other. Oh, that's so cute! I didn't see this. Just look at this. Look at this. We have a little bird nest. It's just so beautiful. I love these little details, and I'm just this is literally the second time I've played it, and the first time I only played it for like a few minutes, so I'm discovering everything right now with you too. So it's an honor to be here with you today. And let's see what happens if we try to extend the roof here. I can see that we have some controls at the top of the roof. And we have some arrows. Let's see what happens. Oh, we see the nest again. Let's bring this to the extreme. Oh, we have like these bricks in the corner. That's super nice. Super nice. We can also bring the roof to the top and we still see the nest. It's so beautiful. I love the nest. Please, if the creators of this game are watching this, please know that you filled the game with all these little details, and I absolutely love these details, like the sheep. You've done an amazing job with the game so far, and I'm only starting to play it, and I look forward to sharing all the screenshots with all of you. Great, so we have this. Wow, if we change the orientation of this roof right here, look what happens. Wow. I don't know, but the creativity here can be endless. Initially, it might seem a little bit simple because we have simple controls and simple options, but the way they've executed this really unlocks creativity, really. Great. So now we've seen towers, we've seen the buildings, and we can still work with the buildings individually if we need to readjust them. And now that we have the building, I kind of like what this looks like, so I'm going to keep it like this, but I like the bird's nest, so let's see if we can bring the bird's nest back again. Let's see. Yay! Yeah. Okay, it looks like the tower has to be small enough and the building has to be large enough for the bird's nest to be there. Oh, how cute. So we're going to keep it like this for now, and now we're going to check out the other element that we have here in the building, which is a wall. Great, so let's try this, the barrier. Okay, so if we select this option, the barrier, we see this white arrow over here. I'm going to drag it. Wow, you can see how the bricks are immediately readjusted to actually follow the path of the cursor, like this. Oh, I saw an option, but it kind of disappeared too fast. Let's see if we can get that option on this side. Disable snapping, that is left control. So let's press left. Oh, okay, so if we press control on our keyboard, we will be disabling snapping and the wall will not snap automatically. Okay, I get it now. I'm going to delete this. Delete it. Delete this. Okay, no, I didn't want to delete the roof. So, yeah, we have to be really careful with that. And now I'm going to extend this, and I do want it to snap, so I'm going to snap over here. Awesome. Now we have our little barrier. And what happens if, we can adjust the height of the barrier. So let's bring it down a little bit over here. Oh yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. but the height of the barrier is adjusted. Well, we have the same height in all the different segments. Great, so it looks amazing. Now we've tried the 3 different tools that we have over here. And now let's go to the paths. With the paths, we have 3 different options. We have a thin path, we have a very wide path, and we have an intermediate path. The path is basically a path that we can lay on the floor, and you will see how the floor changes colors to a dirt like in the fairy tales. And over here, just look at this. It interacts with the walls and creates these little arches in the entry. So that is just amazing. I also love how the grass is readjusted when the cursor is on it. Let's draw this path to the entry. And you can see this over here. When I draw the path next to the building, it just creates a door. It creates a door over here automatically. And if I make the path wider by drawing it here, the door is even wider than that. So it just looks amazing. Here we also have the wider path over here. If we create a wider path, we get a wider arch, and this is the widest path possible, so we get the widest arch possible. These are the 3 options. Awesome, and if we want to delete the path, we just use the delete tool to delete the path, and the arch will be removed. Awesome. Now we know the paths, so now we go to the windows and lamps, because yes, we have windows and lamps too. Here we have a window. It just snaps automatically to the building, and you can see that we can place them on the wall or on corners too. And that is something amazing. I just love that little detail that the creators added of having the windows on the actual corner. And if we click on the windows, we can change the decoration on the window or the type of window. We can have clothes, we can have flowers, clothes of different colors. And let me show you something that I found really awesome. If you snap multiple windows together, they will actually expand like this in the corner. Or if they are in the wall, they will expand like this with the little doors. Here we can also see a canopy or something like a window decoration, and that was just amazing to see. Amazing to see. I'm discovering new things every time I add a new window. Awesome, and here we also have the lamps. The lamps are adjusted automatically. If you want to place a lamp outdoors, you will see this floor lamp. But if you want to place the lamp on the building itself, you will see this type of fairy tale lamp hanging from the wall, like this. And you can also move it again by clicking on it. The 4th tool that we see here is recoloring. If you want to recolor something, just click on it, like a building, and you will have different recoloring options. This is the one that we currently have selected with the widest white circle around it. Here we have like a yellowish color. I kind of like the yellowish color, so let's go for that one. We also have this one without bricks, I think it removes some of those decorations. And we have other options that are now locked because we're in the demo version, but I look forward to seeing them in the full version. Let's see what else we can recolor. For now, it looks like we can recolor the barriers and the buildings. Great, maybe in the future we will be able to recolor more items like the lamps and the flowers, but I look forward to seeing what the creators come up with. And again, we've used tools for bulldozing the barriers, like this. We've used tools for bulldozing the paths, like this. And now we need to use the tool for the garden. Okay, so let's go to that tool right now. If we click here on the little flower, you will see something like this. Beautiful. It just adds the garden automatically, like this. It generates the garden automatically. It looks beautiful. Even though the shapes are simple, I do think that if we zoom out, the details are still so beautiful, and I love the simplistic approach to these designs. And if we just want to remove some of those areas of the garden, we can just remove them like this. We can click on the floor and they will be gone. Or we can also use that to change the shape of what we created. And now let's check out what this tool does, because it's a hammer. Maybe it's like a generic bulldozing tool. Not sure, let's see. Oh, it looks like it's a more precise tool. Okay, now I get it. Let's undo this. It looks like it's a more precise tool for deleting the individual elements, like the lamps. Okay, so it's not like these tools that are like a radius. They affect a radius of the area. This is a more precise tool for bulldozing, so that's great to have too. Remember, this is for gardening, like this. And then we also see this option. This is the terrain tool. With this tool, we can elevate the terrain, and I will show you something really cool about this game that I absolutely loved. If you raise the terrain here by dragging your mouse up, look what happens. Oh, let's play it again. The little sheep just... Yay! The little sheep will come up and down with the umbrella. That is so cute. I absolutely loved that in the preview, in the trailer, in the game, everything. You can just modify the terrain by dragging and your mouse up and down. And it's as simple as that. And if you want to create a path over your mountain, you go here, you create your path, and you slowly sculpt it across the rock here at the edge. I think, yeah, I saw this on one of the tutorials. I saw this on one of the demos. Yeah, we're slowly creating the path to get to that area. Let's make it a little bit larger. Yes. It's like a stone staircase to reach that higher part of the terrain. And our little sheep is there. We're going to have to help her calm down before we actually raise the terrain. Please, baby, Gina, move. Thank you. Okay, I think she's safe now. Yep, we can move this now. Awesome. This is basically a terrain tool. We can drag the terrain up and down, and you can see that it affects the other elements, but they are automatically readjusted. If we do this in the building is also readjusted automatically to fit the needs of what we are doing here. So you can create, let me see how tall I can make this. Wow, this is really tall. So we can make some hillside castles very easily. Maybe in the future they will extend the height to make it like more like a cliff, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. And if we want to extend the mountain horizontally, we can drag our mouse horizontally, and you can see that this creates like a more subtle slope for the mountain. Instead of seeing the rocks, we're actually seeing some grass here. So it's creating like a more approachable slope over here. So also our sheep can access that part. Oh baby, she just landed. Okay, she's so beautiful. Yeah, so I think the terrain tools are great even at this point of the demo. It's just a really cozy game. It's so relaxing so far. We have two more options to see right now. This one is the control of the time of the day. We can set if the time passes or not. Right now I had it set on no, but I think that it is in yes by default. I think I turned it off the first time I played it. And we can set the time right now and the angle of the sun. So I'm going to show you how time can pass and what this looks like at night. Yay! The windows are also light up in the night, so that is so amazing. I love this little detail, and the lamps light up as well. So get ready to create some beautiful cozy glades at night as well. And we can also change the sun angle. Great, so let's go back to the daytime. I'm going to show you this. Yay! And over here we have something called the photo mode. Yeah, if we click on the camera, we will enter photo mode. We have different options here. This will open the file, the local folder with the files of the screenshots that we've taken. This will create a screenshot, but we have two modes. We have something like a fixed camera mode, and we have a flying camera mode in which we can actually move the camera ourselves and place it in a different angle. And we have two more modes that should be coming out in the full version. And over here, I think this one controls like the angle, the viewing angle. Yeah, it's basically how zoomed in or out we are. We can also change that sort of with the zoom in and zoom out options. This one, let's see what it does. Yeah, it basically controls how blurry the area around the castle looks like for the photo. This one selects a frame, I think, for the photo. If we want to pin that, if we want to reset it. This one actually takes the screenshot. Here we can change the time of day, I think. Let's see, or the brightness. Okay. Controls the brightness. We can reset it as well by clicking here. We can also change the time of day for the photo, and we can exit the mode here by clicking on this X, but for now I'm going to enter this flying camera mode, and I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to take another screenshot here. Yay! So I have my screenshot, and if I want to access that screenshot, I just need to go here to this folder and I will access it in my local files. And then I can share it on social media, and I can take a beautiful screenshot of my beautiful babies. Gina, and remember that we need a name for the third sheep, so please feel free to share that in the comments, share your suggestions. Awesome, so here we have Gina, and we had a third sheep. Where is she? Or he? Where is our baby sheep? Oh, it looks like... Oh, here it is. Oh, hi baby. She's shy. She's hiding in the bushes. Hi baby. Awesome, so this is my initial reaction to Tiny Glade. It's a beautiful, amazing game. I love how simple and yet engaging and beautiful it is. It looks beautiful. It's with this game you can create something really beautiful in just one session, in one gaming session, if you want to relax at night or in your free time during the weekends, and you want to have a beautiful result quickly, or you actually want to plan something beautiful, you can do that too. You can go as complex as you want it to be, but you can also go as simple as you want it to be, and it will still look beautiful. That's what I loved about Tiny Glade, and that's what made me record this video today. I love creative games, and I think this one will be a great game, and I look forward to seeing what the developers do in the future. If you are the creator of Tiny Glade and you're watching this video, thank you for watching the video. I really enjoy the game, and I look forward to covering the new updates that you share on the channel. I will definitely continue playing Tiny Glade, and I have a beautiful sheep over here, so let's say goodbye. Let's zoom in here and let's say goodbye with our beautiful baby. I think this is Gino. Let's see. Hey baby. Okay, here we have it, our beautiful sheep. So bye bye everyone. I have an awesome day and have fun playing Tiny Glade. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you liked this game? Are you planning to play this? The demo is already available on Steam, so you can download it. This is the demo that I'm playing, and I will be staying tuned on the latest updates, and stay tuned for the full version of the game when it's released. Have an awesome day. Have fun.